Hello, my name is Jen Diallo, a testing expert from study.com and an academic coach with over 25 years of teaching experience. Are you getting prepared to take the FTCE General Knowledge Test with code GK827? This is the reading subtest that covers the subtopic of knowledge of craft and structure based on text selections. If so, you've come to the right place. I'm here to walk you through a few sample questions and to go over some test taking strategies with you. Let's get ready to take a look at number one. Using context clues, the reader can deduce the meaning of the word eccentric to mean. So I'd like for you to pause the screen, go ahead and take a second to read the passage, and once you're done, we can go over the test questions and answer choices. When we take a look at the question, we notice the key word in the question is eccentric. So we're going to go back to the reading passage, find the word eccentric in the sentence that it is used. He drew to his circle the most eccentric and interesting characters of the era. We are trying to find out what the meaning of a word centric is based on how it is used in the sentence. We have four choices: vivid, strange, curious, and jovial. We are looking for the word that best describes the people or the characters of this particular era. When we think of vivid, vivid is not normally a word we would use to describe people, so that's probably not our best choice. The next choice, strange. He drew to his circle the most strange and interesting characters of the era. This could potentially be the answer because we do agree that the people are different based on how that context is used in the sentence. Next, the choice is curious. He drew to his circle the most curious and interesting characters of the era. In this particular sentence, the word curious wouldn't necessarily make sense because we really don't know if the people were curious or not. And the final choice, jovial, we're not really sure basically what that word means exactly in the terms of this sentence, so this would not be our best choice. Therefore, through the process of elimination, strange would be the best answer choice for this particular passage. So problem number 2 is another short read. Please take a moment, pause the screen, and read the passage to yourself. Once you are done, you may unpause and we will go over the question and answer choices. So the author states that Yuxin followed the path he wanted because he did not have to be involved with the family business. This is an example of what type of claim. So as you can see here, we have 4 possible choices. We have value, fact, policy, and cause and effect. Well, value, the claim of value argues that something is good or bad, or that one thing is better than the other. In this particular statement, we are not making any arguments of any kind, so that probably would not be the best choice. The second choice, fact. The claim of fact makes an assertion that something can be proved or disproved with factual evidence. Well, we aren't really proving anything here, and we're not trying to make an argument for anything here, so that wouldn't work either. What about value of policy? Well, the claim of policy argues that certain conditions should exist or that something should or should not be done in order to solve a problem. Well, we aren't really solving a problem here. We're just talking about the result of something happening because of someone's actions. So the last answer choice is cause and effect. Well, when we're talking about a cause and effect claim, this is when an argument is made that asserts that one person, thing, or event caused another person, thing, or event to happen. When we look at the statement, the author states that Yuxin followed the path he wanted because he did not have to be involved with the family business. This is indeed an example of cause and effect. The keyword because gives us a clue that we're talking about something causing something else to happen. Problem number 3 is another short read. Please pause, read the passage to yourself, and when you're done, let's go over the last answer choice. Which of the following lines from the passage contains a simile? Well, when we think of simile, we know that similes usually use the words like or as when they're comparing something. Let's take a look at the choices. We have become more responsible and even do extra chores around the house to help you and Dad. This is a right there statement that does not compare anything to anything else. This would not be an example of a simile. I really hope you think about this long and hard because we already have a name for the cat. Well, again, we're not comparing anything to anything else, so this is not an example of a simile. My brother and I have had a long discussion as to why we should get a new pet for the house. This is just a simple statement. Again, we are not comparing anything, therefore simile is not an example within the sentence. The final passage or final sentence says, if we get a cat, we will be as happy as Mickey Mouse. Notice that we are comparing our happiness to that of Mickey Mouse. And we're saying as happy as Mickey Mouse. So this indeed would be an example of a simile and would be the best choice for this passage. I hope you found this video helpful. Check out more videos on this channel. Please remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our awesome videos. You can also get a lot of great information from our website at study.com. As a member, you can even access short targeted video lessons, extra study materials, personalized study plans, and hundreds of practice problems. We'd love to hear your feedback about your experience, so please be sure to tell us what you think. Wishing you all the very best on your test. Good luck.